Hey guys, I'm working on getting my garden irrigation system set up, the one here from MIXC. All right, so everything is in and I'm pretty happy with it. Still need to do some final tweaking, but you can see the different types of nozzles here. So to start, the blue tip nozzle gives a nice even fan spray out. Just gives some rain droplets, very even all around. And you can adjust this by twisting it to make this a lot. You can tighten that to turn it off, loosen it slightly to make just a smaller ring of water. If you want to make it smaller, open it up a little bit to get a little more range on it. And then you have your misters here. And these there's a couple different fittings you can attach these to. This is the inline fitting. And these you can also adjust to fan these out a little more, turn them down a little bit, or just shoot them straight up with tons of power if you want to do something like that. So they send a bunch of those along, which are really nice. And then there are these red tipped nozzles, which are also stakes that stake right in the ground like the blue ones. And you just twist open the cap here. And these send like a star pattern, more direct. These have a little bit more range and it's like a more direct water droplet like that. So you can kind of direct these the direction you want to send the water, which is really nice. Nice variety, so you get a bunch of those as well. And all of this runs off this 1/4-inch tube, which is just standard flexible tubing. You find that at any hardware store if you have a large garden like I do. So I didn't use all my fittings, and there's a couple places I might want to add a couple sprinkler spots that aren't getting water very well. So I need to order a little bit more of this flexible tubing, but any hardware store carries it. It's very standard. And even the hose, the main line here, which you run everything out of, they only send 26 feet. I would have really liked to get a long header the whole way up my garden here. There's only 26 feet. I do have a pretty large garden here for this kit, but it is working really well. But the hose is very standard, and with the fittings, you can actually buy that hose and extend that as well if you want. So overall, really nice kit, really happy with it. A lot of variety, different ways you can set it up. I wouldn't get hung up on doing a perfect layout because you're gonna want to move things around as you get them set up, as you see what your water pressure is like, but they send lots of fittings to make it a lot of variety, different ways you can lay it out and change things up as time goes on. I have this huge garden area set up already, and I still have a bunch of fittings left, which is really nice. So if you're looking for a good way to irrigate your garden, save water, and of course save a lot of time by standing there with a hose, this kit is really nice.